Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to La Pura Neta Show. Today, we got a true artist in the house. You know him as a talented músico, cantante, and a bajo quinto player who's been making waves in the music industry. And guess what? He's back with us after his incredible journey in the music. Ferny's here to share what's been going on and all the good stuff. So help me welcome back, Ferny. Hey, what's up, Ferny?
Sure.
Thank you, brother. Thank you again for
Thank you. Yeah, hell yeah.
taking time of your day. I know you come from a far place to make it happen, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
It's not that matters, bro. I mean, I like doing this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and especially like, to help you out and stuff, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's just get to it, bro. Like I said earlier, this is a new journey, I guess, on my end. A new show, La Pura Neta Show, where we talk nothing but the truth, the raw truth,
Yeah.
the ugly truth, lo que sin pelos en la boca.
Yeah. How I like to talk, bro.
Yeah. Whatever you're comfortable with, let's share it. So,
Yeah,
how you
yeah.
been, bro? It's been a year since we had you
Yeah.
in the.
Good, bro. Good. Just like everybody else, hay bajas y altas, you know, tropiezos along the way, but not todo bien.
Todo
Gracias,
tranquilo.
yeah, todo bien.
Since then, because I was looking at the podcast we did a year ago, it's been a year. It literally says a year. And since then, what has been the biggest shift in your creative process and approach to music since last time?
I feel like we've really like kind of we really sat down. We've really been sitting down and like kind of just locking in the form of like numbers. Like lately, we've been really like going over numbers and like for Spotify, all these platforms, and kind of going based off of what's working and not really what we want to. I mean, obviously we're gonna do what we want to do.
Yeah.
But we're going more based off of like you know, like what people are reacting to the best, you know, and it is working, bro. It's working. Like our numbers have gone up, like, you know, pretty good. I mean, for us, you know. So yeah, I would say just it's getting better in the form of like our music, like the way we play. We sound way better, bro. Like I feel like we sound way more confident, and we feel it, and the crowd is reacting to it for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been a year. A lot could change in 3 months, you know, like you stay dialed in. So imagine a year, I could imagine, dude.
Yeah.
How have the challenges of the music industry changed since the last chat? So this whole year, what has been changing and what challenges has?
The challenges.
Because I mean, the music industry is just changing, right? Different type of corridos, different type of music, different type of mixes. So
You know, I feel like for a lot of grupos it's different. I feel like for us it's been like what I was just saying, like kind of just figuring out what the people want, bro. Like a veces siento que la gente ni la propia gente sabe lo que quiere. It's just like whatever they like, they're gonna blow it up, you know.
yeah.
And it's just a hit or miss, bro. Like we've been recording a lot lately, and we kind of soltamos what we're comfortable with, you know. We don't just record at this point to just like soltarlo. Like we try to perfect it. We went in the studio, I think it was November, December, and like we were there perfecting everything, trying to get everything dialed in bien, because at the end of the day, like I told the guys, it's like it's our resume, it's our portfolio. Like we want to have the best, you know, the best audio, the best whatever we can.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it's gonna stay there forever. You know, we don't want to kind of just put out like a bunch of half-ass work. You know.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense, bro. I mean, since we last spoke, what have you learned about yourself? Right now, we're talking about personal growth, reading, 75 hard, and we're just growing, bro. Every day, we're just growing. So, what have you learned about yourself in this past year, both as an artist and as a person?
As an artist, I've learned about myself that like I don't like. There's no need to rush, bro. Like, there's no need to rush. Like lately, not lately, but I've always been like, I want to write music. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's just like, tampoco no lo puedo forzar. Because if I do, it's just not organic, bro. And you could like, you portray that energy in the songs in that case, you know, like you could feel the energy when it's forced versus when it's organic. When it's organic, like you just know, you hear it right away. Like we were at the studio the other day and like. We know we recorded like 3-4 songs and they were cool. We recorded one certain song, se me hace que para que quieres que vuelva. Right then and there, like todos nos prendimos. Like we just, it's just that spark, that energy that we just put out. And I feel like it's just that. Like I've learned to just kind of just take your time. It's gonna come to you when it comes to you in God's timing, bro. Like it's just what it is. There's times where we wanna, you know, force things or like, you know. I'm not saying kind of just sit back and not do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Pero échale ganas and, you know, eventually the right time, right place, maybe the right person it will come to you. You know, as a person, I mean, as I was telling you right now, bro, I've just been on kind of just my own thing. You know, just I've always been the type of person like, kind of, no, I don't really like. I'm not really a follower, bro. Like, I've never really been a follower. I kind of just like. Lately, I've just been doing like what I like. If it's you know, the gym, obviously I've been doing the 75 hard. It's the gym, or I play paintball sometimes. I go play paintball on Sundays when I can. I go, you know, with my kids, or I do things that I like genuinely like to do, because at the end of the day, it's not about like what people think that is cool, or because if I want to do, I'm gonna do it, bro. Yeah, you know how it is, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, I like what you said, that just you're not a follower, right? Because now, especially because of social media, you see everything, you know, and also the instant gratification. That's also that you mentioned. A lot of people nowadays, they want things ASAP. They want things now. Que because fulano lo tiene, que el vecino, the neighbor, the cousin in Mexico, or whatever it is, lo miran, and then for some reason, they're younger than you, or they're already the same age, and they do make you feel like, damn, like how the fuck did this fool get here, and you know what I mean? So I like what you said. Just take your time and trust the process. And
that's okay, bro. Like, you know, to add on to that, that's okay. If people, like, if you see like somebody our age, or you know, around our age, that have like, you know, something materialistic, like whether it's cars or whatever, that's okay, bro. Like, it's I was just talking about this earlier. Like, si alguien te ve and y te da like either like a bad comment, like, oh, this or that, it just like, honestly, it kind of just shows me what they are as a person. Like, they kind of just don't sound happy with themselves, bro. Like, I'm like, before I was like that, bro. Like, I'll be like, fuck, why not me, or why this or that. But at the end of the day, like, I've kind of come to realize, bro, like, what's for me is gonna be for me.
That's right.
And in God's timing, bro, it's gonna happen whenever it's gonna happen. Obviously, like I said, tampoco, I'm not just gonna kick back and just wait for things to just fall in my lap. But the whole like, I feel like comparison, bro, is so like, I don't want to use the word toxic, but it fucks with you, bro. Like, like, comparison, it literally ruins your potential of like moving forward to a next step, because you're just comparing yourself to X persona or X thing, and bro, that literally kills everything, bro. And I feel like I've learned to just be my own lane, do what I like to do, and it's working, bro. I feel like we were talking about fitness earlier. Like, I feel like you know, I'm dropping weight. I'm getting a little bit lean. How we've been talking about for the past year, bro. You know, I've been telling you, like, asking you for advice and stuff like that. It's finally working. I'm finally locking in on the things I want to do. You know. Yeah.
It's just a matter of locking in.
And that's the problem, bro. Like, a lot of people, like, yesterday, posted a story. Everybody was like, damn, like this and this, and it's just like, bro, like, it's very simple. Like, a lot of people just don't got it. They don't want to do it. They just don't want to do it. They think, like, right now I was on the phone with my uncle. He's like, what are you eating? I'm like, oh, I'm eating chicken and rice every. That's boring. I'm just like, it works. It works. Like, that's what works, you know. He was like, ahorita me chingué unos chiles rellenos. They're bomb. Just like, but see, that's good. But I mean, like I tell the guys, I'll see you in summer.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's no, they're gonna be indoors.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're gonna be in the pool with the shirt on.
With the shirt on. That's funny. No, bro, it's crazy that what you're mentioning right now, bro. Because the last two guests that I had, they say the exact same thing. Like, just stay dialed in and do the work, and then eventually everything will come to you. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah, I feel you. You know, and to add on to what you're saying right now, I feel like, yes, it's good to lock in, but also be aware of like of your mistakes. Like, embrace the mistakes, embrace the failure, because if you keep making like you know, obviously you're gonna be making the same mistakes. Like, for me, like last year, I was always like, I'm eating right. I'm eating this much. Like, why is it not working? And it was because I was eating this on the side, but I was like, you know, being blind to it, or this or that. And I feel like it's very important to like be aware of the differences, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Trial and error. Like, today I was working out with somebody, and I was telling them about that. We're talking about that trial and error. Like, oh, like, but how did you know how much to eat or how many calories? It's just like trial and error, bro. I spent like the last year. I spent a whole year literally figuring out where I'm comfortable, you know, where
The
I'm
good
comfortable.
amounts,
And
yeah.
even then, like being consistent and taking the time and the patience, bro, more than anything,
Yeah.
being patient, you know?
That's facts. Right now, like you say that, I'm bringing. Well, I finished this book already, Failing Forward, just to learn from your mistakes. Right. A lot of people, they tend to fuck up, and that's the end of their journey. That's the end of their career. That's the end of their life. Whatever they want to see it. But now that book teaches you different ways of how to see it. Right. Like the difference between people who have a six pack and people who wish for a six pack. Right. It's just trial and error. They try. They see it's not working. Okay, we gotta adjust. And then the other ones who don't have a six pack, they try, it didn't work, they went back to the junk. You know?
Yeah. You had a six pack. You still have a six pack, dude. How did you do it?
It's gone, bro, but it was the same thing as what you're doing now. So what you're doing now, I did it before I even started like posting about it until I started seeing the results. Then I was more comfortable showing it off. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of time. Once you get your macros and consistency, and then time will come.
But obviously you would do a lot of abs. Like you do a bunch of leg raises. Like all that. I mean, I only do abs on leg days, bro, because. I only do leg days on Sundays because I feel like it's the day I have like the most time and like it's more kickback. I don't have to look forward to nothing that on Sundays, you know, besides like church or in the morning going to play paintball or whatever, you know. Other than that, like it's usually just like push, pull, shoulders. Like I have one day just specific to shoulders. I feel like it's gonna like, you know.
No, shoulders. It does give you that.
That's what gives you that cuadrado look, you know.
Correct. Yeah, and I mean, I seen the work, dude. So si ya se te nota.
Yeah, no, thank
Nota
you.
nada. So keep it up, bro. Para continuar, güey, what are you doing to ensure you continue to grow and develop as a leader or a músico? Because I notice every time I talk to you, you're very like, compared to last year, ya estás más pilas, güey, más woke, como dicen, ¿verdad? And which is good, bro, because people, obviously you're younger than me, and people your age, and you know people like that, you've seen people like that who are still stuck in a certain mindset.
Yeah, I feel like, bro, honestly, like not to sound like cringy or anything, I feel like it's always been in me, bro, to echarle ganas, bro. Like, sí, tengo mis días que I just want to just get some rest, bro, and you know, and be lazy or whatever. But it's always been in me, bro. Like I always take like a risk, and thank God, bro. Like there's times where I fail, and there's times where see it works, you know. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's just in me, bro, to like just have that hustle. It's either you have it or you don't, bro. Like there's people where they're just like lost and confused. I mean, everybody is in their way, you know.
Yeah.
Pero I feel like for example, for a basic example, like getting my house, bro. Like it was something I saved up for like 2 years, and once I saved up, I saved up a certain number. Once I saved up, my aunt, she was the one who like guided me. She was like, all right, when you're there, save up another, you know. And I did, bro, and like I basically prepared myself, and I feel like it's just that, bro. Like making long-term goals and breaking it down. Obviously you know who Shohei Ohtani is, right?
Yeah.
I seen a like a video. Like
that's the wrestler, right?
Shohei Ohtani, the baseball player. I'm about to say what? No, like I seen a video. He when he was a kid, he made like a I don't want to say a graph, but in the middle it was a goal, which is get to the MLB, and then he'll literally break it down. Okay, I gotta do this, gotta do that, I gotta do this, gotta do that, and after that he'll break that down. How do I do this? How do I do that? And I feel like that's what I've been doing. Like my goal it's been for a while, get a million views organically on one of our songs. Yeah, we've gotten there already. You know, we got in there already. But now the next step is okay. I want to get, let's say 5 million or 10. You know, just long-term goals and learning, like kind of just literally sitting down in the office. And breaking it down. You know, taking the time, like anything else. Taking the time to evaluate where you are and where you want to go, bro. You know, because if not, you're kind of just going to be everywhere. Just going here, going there, going here, and it's kind of just never going to happen. So just make a plan. I feel like overall just make a plan, you know?
So do you write down your goals, your personal and group goals, or it's just that okay?
We've been having constant, I feel that's what been helping us. We've been having constant meetings, constant meetings of like reminders. Like I told the guys, hey, every month, let's have a meeting. and remind ourselves, because we tend to like say one thing, by the second week we'll fall off, or like viene esto, and we'll kind of just forget what we just talked about.
Yeah.
So just like reminders, constant meetings, and just having a solid plan,
Yeah, that's important. That's smart with what you said about Otani, right? I think I saw it too on Instagram or something. But it's just pretty much that's they call it reverse engineering your goal, right? That's wise, bro, and that's smart, because not everyone does that. We just tend to have a goal and forget about it.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, for some people it works. Some people just get lucky and it just happens, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But people like people like us, dude, like we gotta fucking echarle ganas, like we got to, you know how it is.
Well, I mean, I speak for myself, right? Because I come from Mexico. I have no guidance. No one knows about finance. No one knows about self-help, self-development. No one in my family.
And when you get, I don't know if it happened to you, but like when you wanted to do different things, they're like, like you're not gonna,
like, you're dumb.
Yeah. You're not gonna do that. And now that they see, they're gonna be like, they'll be like, oh damn, igual, bro. Like nobody handed me out nothing. Yes, I'm grateful, bro. My aunt, like she guided me because she went through the process of getting a house or whatever. So I'm grateful that I had that guidance.
Correct.
But
Yeah.
they didn't help me with money. They didn't help me with this or that. She did help me, like help me stay at her place when I was saving up, and I'm grateful for that too. But igual, like doing everything as an adult, bro. Like nobody really is there. Kind of just on your own, and it's okay, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the part where you learn.
Yeah, 100%. And it's okay to, like you said, like I don't want to sound this, I don't want to sound that, but sometimes, who cares if you do sound like that? Who cares if you do sound like, because people might be like, oh, this was creído, que nomás porque está en un grupo, you know what I mean?
Bro,
who cares, bro? Like,
I was
shit.
like I was saying, bro, like people la gente que se ofende o se pone el saco o piensa es porque something is honestly wrong with them. Not literally wrong, pero algo
es lo que sienten de ellos, bro. I saw a TikTok que decía, everything's on TikTok, bro. So that's some of my stuff I get from there as well. And it said, like, the law of attraction and all that, how you speak things to existence. And the girl was saying, si una persona dice, ese güey es bien creído, es porque he's talking to himself, because that's how that person is. Or bien chismoso, because the person who's saying that is a chismoso. So the subconscious mind just knows you.
Yeah, bro.
And
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just literally just talking about this with my friend earlier, bro. Like, how there's people, it gets back to me, bro, all the time. Que la gente piensa que soy así, que soy así acá. Like, it's always the same thing. Que I'm always like shit faced, or I'm always serious. It's just like, bro, like, if you don't want to talk to me about like doing something good, like growth or 100%, this or that.
Yep.
It's
Let's
usually,
go.
bro, in the music, it's usually the same thing. Que fulanito trae feria, que trae esto, this and this, que this is his girl. Bro, I don't care about none of that. At the end of the day, none of that is gonna help me, bro, to get to where I want to be.
That's right.
That's why I'm always just kind of, like I said, I'm always on my own thing, bro, because toda esa bola, bro, like, it's all the same thing. All the same thing. Que it's either about money or this. No lo traen,
yeah.
They're gonna stay in the same place, talking about the same thing, doing the same thing, talking to the same people.
I feel you, bro. No, I mean, it's good to know, right? Like, to kind of like see outside the box and kind of like select the people, right? Because that's your circle of influence. It's very crucial. It's very important, because si no te ayudan, te van a bajar, te van a, you know what I mean?
Bro,
they'll drag you, bro.
And it's crazy you bring that up, because there's, I know people, bro, that they're literally like, les enfada que what I'm doing, bro, like, que, Ferny, you got a house, you forgot about us. Ferny, he's doing good, he got forgot about us. It's like, bro, what do you expect me to do? Like, what do you expect me to do? Bring you with me? Like, no, I have
you have a family, bro.
I have a family to bring with me, bro. Like, de que fulanito, mangano, like, se quedaron ahí haciendo lo mismo, pues.
That's their pedo.
Yeah, it just, like I said, overall, it just sounds like they're just not content with themselves. There's something wrong with them that they don't know. They kind of just blame it on other people. And it's just like, bro, you know? And they call me an asshole, bro, for ignoring that. It's like, nah, hell no, don't confuse it.
Yeah, no, I like that, bro, and I like how you just like stay on your lane and just focus on you, because at the end of the day, bro, like this journey, it's like my mentors had told me, right? It gets lonely, bro, because not everyone understands. Yeah. And the few people that say they understand, they don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I get you, but they still try to force you to do certain things, or they still try to instigate to do things.
Keep you there, kind of keep you there close to them, and not let you kind of advance.
I get you, bro. So por eso, like, you just gotta just keep doing what you're doing, and you know, reaching out to people who are above you, so you could learn from them and get guidance from them.
You know, I was having that problem, bro. Like I would always ask like questions about like if it's either like life or finances or you know, business or whatever, or just life in general. I realized, bro, I was asking the wrong people. I was asking people that like are either not in the place where I want to go, or they just simply just want to tell me where they want to keep me, bro. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So and I'm glad I caught on to that, because if not, I would have probably just been in the same place. You know, I'm not saying down here with them, but in a different mindset for sure. Correct. You know,
that's props to you, bro, because you caught on to that.
Yeah.
Other people, because it's their family, their friends, their best friends, or like, they haven't done anything bad to me, but just the advice they're giving you, it's not something that's gonna.
Yeah, like they want to tell me where they. You know, they want to place me where they think that I belong, and it's just like sometimes, like, a veces, como dice el dicho, y con nadie quedas bien, y a veces con la familia. It's true, bro. Like, even there's situations where not even with family, bro, quedas bien, porque you're trying to salir adelante, y te quieren bajar ahí, and not do bad. I mean, it is what it is, bro. And it's sad to see some situations like that, bro. You know, pero it is what it is, bro. Yeah, bro. Last year, I met a friend, bro. I got really, really close to a friend. I'm sure you're gonna see this. He's gonna be like, it's me. I got really close to him, bro, and I feel like he's helped me a lot, bro. Like with my mentality, the way I see things. Like for example, telling me like, bro, stop seeing things for how you want them to be, and see it for what it is. And
100%.
I wouldn't understand it, bro. I'll tell him, yeah, you're right, but I wouldn't understand it. Hasta que un día I woke up and you know what? You're right. Like, I gotta stop expecting from people, or I gotta stop like just hoping that this happens and see it for what it is, bro. You know, and like adding to the whole like Mexicano thing, like, it's so true, bro. Like, you cannot let like other people kind of hold you back, or like expect them to do what you're doing, because everybody's on their own journey, bro. Yeah. You know, everybody's on their own thing.
Yeah, 100%. Everyone's on their own journey. Y pues también I always say too, you know, like I tell my little sister, I always remind her, like, always be kind and always like be helpful to people. Regardless if they're not helping you, they're being mean to you, always kill them with kindness and always be someone of service. You know what I mean? Yeah, porque bro. Al último, that's going to come back to you. Y you just want to be the good person, bro.
Si no, at least you know, bro, that you did good, and you did, you know, whatever the case might be. Adding on to that, bro, like it's so funny to say that, because this friend también me dice, like, I've learned to like read people a little bit better, you know, kind of be a little bit better at reading people in the form of how, like, their body language or what they speak. And there's times where like I just sit back and just analyze, and I just think like, whatever I say, is it gonna like add value to the conversation? Is it gonna make the conversation better? Am I gonna like, you know, guide the conversation another way? Like, sometimes it's better just to kind of just sit back and just kind of just think about it. You know, think about what you're gonna say. Sometimes, you know, like you said, if it's not good, I'm a big believer in that. If you're not gonna say something good or something of value, mejor no digas nada, bro. You know,
100%.
Exactly. Like there's the guys, bro. They're gonna see this. They're gonna be like, they would make fun of me, bro. They would make fun of me. They're like, what's up, Mr. Buff Guy? Or what's up, Mr. Jim? What's up? And it's just like, bro, like it's all. You can make fun of me all you want. At the end of the day, I'm doing something for good for myself. If you got nothing good to say, mejor just don't say it, bro. Like, you don't know how it makes me. I'm not gonna get sentimental, you know, but you don't know how it can make somebody else feel, bro. Saying a comment that they could get offended, or what if they quit just because you say that, or what if this or that, you know, like. I don't know, it's just little comments like that sometimes if it's necessary, mejor no. You know?
Mejor ni digas nada. No, that's how it is, bro. Y pues, you always got to keep moving forward, because at the end of the day, no one's going to pay your bills. No one's going to work out for you. No one's going to, you know, take care of your family for you.
I was just telling the guys today, igual, bro, like our bodies, bro, we only have one. Like, we only have one. I've seen a TikTok of, like, somebody saying, who was it? I forgot who it was, saying, like, oh, it was the podcast of The Rock and Joe Rogan. He's talking about we only have one body, bro, and like, if, like, you know, you could tell who loves himself and who doesn't. People who let themselves go and like get sloppy, like they don't kind of, you know, why would you not want to take care of your own body?
That's
you
right.
take care of your business, you take care of your this, your whatever it might be.
The most important asset, your body.
Yourself, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why wouldn't you? You know.
And that goes like physically, mentally, emotionally too, bro. Porque people just think like, oh, I'm working out, but they're not right mentally or emotionally.
Yeah, that was
know?
me, bro. That was me. Like last year, I feel like all of last year. Yeah, I was working out, but in my head, bro, like I was dealing with anxiety. At the end of the year, I was dealing with depression, like all these things, and like reading like helped me get out of it. Like talking to this friend helped me get out of it. You know, like people doing positive things, bro, that actually helped get out of it. You know. And it has a lot to do with it. You could be as fit as you want, but you're gonna be fighting demons forever if you don't take care of your mind. Bro.
Your mind, yeah. That's crucial, bro. Now let's get back on your music career, bro. Looking ahead now, what's next for you musically, bro? Anything more like that excites you? Like I don't know, maybe a new album, collabs.
Yeah, we're about to record a remastered album. We're gonna remaster like all like original like throwback songs, like the ones we started with, the ones that people still ask for. Like they're old recordings, but they're not like they're not good quality. So we're gonna do like a remastered. We got this idea from Tucanes. Tucanes, bro, like they're my idols, bro. Like those fools son otro rollo, man. To me, they're like number one. Like they're just so professional in the way they carry themselves, the way they play, the way they produce a show.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a remastered album, and as far as like shows, the month of April, like the first week we're going up to Santa Barbara, the second week we're going to Chicago, the third week we're going to Washington, and the fourth week we're gonna be in Texas. So it's gonna be pretty busy.
Damn, and I saw you got some Farmville and Llano.
Like, yeah, we're gonna be in Farmersville. Yeah, we're just up and down right here, California. Like California, it's like nothing to us no more, bro. We're just que Sacramento, que pa allá, que pa acá. It's like whatever to us already.
That's cool, bro. That's a regular gigs now. Huh?
Yeah, hell yeah. We're
local gigs, all California.
We're always going up north, bro. We're always going up north, and we're grateful. You know, we're grateful. Hell yeah.
I know we probably talked about this last year, but now as we grow, we change. Our mindsets change. Our goals change. And we just change overall. What's your long-term vision about the group?
You want me to be honest, or you want me to like kind of just like?
Aquí es la pura neta, bro. Aquí ya si no aguanta tu grupo, pues que no lo mire.
La neta, bro. La neta, a veces me pongo a pensar. No es pa like turmarme el rollo yo mismo, pero I tell myself like, do I want to be 40 years old and like doing gigs or doing this and that? Like honestly, be honest with myself, I don't want to, bro. Like I'm doing it because it's my responsibility, and I have responsibilities to take care of. But I want to like make it my goal, like be as relevant as we can. That way we ¿cómo te puedo decir? Like enlargamos la carrera, pues.
Yeah.
I don't want to just like stay here, bro. I want to do projects. I want to do these things that push us to the next level. That way we maintain it. And the hardest thing to do is maintain, you know?
Yeah.
To stay at the top or whatever. So, to answer your question, I just want to be the best and towards our competition, bro. You know, and after we beat a certain competition, I want to do what's next.
What's next? I saw you guys play for a Rancho Humilde party or something like that. How was that?
It was our first time playing for them, bro. And honestly, it was really humbling, bro. It was really humbling. Like they're really cool guys. Like they're really cool guys. A lot of people will say bad things about them, you know. But no, they treated us like with respect, bro. And that's something that I appreciate a lot, because a lot of people que son de you know, que andan acá, they don't really care, you know. They don't really care to treat people with respect or whatever. They see us like whatever. They were really cool, bro. It was really humbling, and they liked it. I hope they say they liked it. So, you know, I hope it's not the last time we play for them.
Yeah, no, for sure not, bro. I know I saw like, hell yeah, dude. I got excited for you guys, because
it was for sure a milestone that we've been having in the plan for a long time, because no dijo se me hace que era el roque. Tenemos rato queriendo jalarlos hasta que se hizo. And we're like, bro, we've been fucking waiting. We've been waiting for this call, bro.
Yeah.
Hasta que se hizo, yeah.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
It's always like you said earlier, you know, todo a su tiempo. As long as you're working towards perfecting your music, your sound, whatever it is, te va a llegar, bro.
Sí, bro.
Si no es tomorrow, busted till next week or so.
Like,
you know?
Like I was telling you, bro. It's sometimes the frustration does win you over. You know,
100%.
for a certain amount of time though. Tampoco no, we're not over here like beating ourselves down about it. Pero como digo los plebes, like dude, as long as we do things right, let's stay in our lane. Like let's stay in our lane, do things right. The opportunities, all these things, they're gonna come to us. Trust me, like dude, people know who we are, bro. Like I feel like that's our issue. People know who we are, pero no sé por qué, bro. Like they just want to turn the other way. No sé por qué, bro. Is it intimidation? Is it because they don't want us to go to the next level? I don't know what it might be. I don't, and also don't want to blame, people or anybody else. También, we take blame for it,
Yeah.
So I try to analyze, like, what is it us? Like, what could we use? Is it the songs we play? Is it the style we play? Like, I don't know. So, but at the end of the day, we're trying to sound our best, play our best, and that's what matters,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No, 100%, dude. Again, just patience, work, and it'll come.
Yeah.
I know, dude. Sometimes I think the same thing. Like, why is this guy not helping me? Like, I'm helping others. Like, is it me? Is it my persona? Do I give out like a negative vibe? Like, what's going on? Like, I go harder. I read different books. I listen to podcasts. But al último, it's not you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if you're straight and you're for good, it's just the people. Like, you can't force them to, like, hey, wait, pues, help me out. Like me, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And like, fuck, I know the guy's gonna get mad at me for this. Like, there's times where we're like, we make like TikToks, we make videos, and we're just fucking around. And there's times where I'm feeling it, and there's times where it's just like, bro, like, we're not clowns, bro. Stop being like, I don't want to give that image of like we're just there fucking around. Like, kind of just try to keep it as professional as we can, Just for what are we doing that for views? Like, I don't want to be viewed like that, bro. I want to be viewed as fucking professional and good at what we do,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's a hard one for sure. I could imagine your group, because obviously, right? I follow all these artists and I see what they're doing, and that's what gets some views. También yo, like, I've been posting like workouts, like motivational shit, nada. But and then someone else is talking about the dumbest thing. Que te quedas así like, damn, people really want to see that instead.
I don't get it, bro. Sometimes that's what I'm saying. Like, hasta la gente ni sabe lo que quiere. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, there's times where it does do good. Like we do like little skits and it does really good. And there's times where we post like some badass shit and it doesn't do nothing. And it's just like, okay, like, what the fuck, Sometimes it is like Instagram or TikTok, bro. Like, literally, it just doesn't push it out at all. Like, it's just weird. It's weird, bro. It's super weird.
Now, talking about exposure, now that you mentioned that, I think it was last year as well, or maybe, because they also said a year ago, you guys went over to Culiacán, I believe, Servando. Yeah. How was that experience, bro?
That shit was dope, bro. It was our first time going as a group to go record in Culiacán or anywhere other than right here in the United States, It was badass, bro. I mean, I'm from over there. All the guys we're all from over there, so it was really comfortable, bro. Like, we got there, we went to my rancho, bro. Then we got there, went to my rancho, todo amanecido. It was crazy because we had literally just finished the gig and went straight to CBX and fuimos para allá with todo zombie. But it was so fun, bro. We stayed there that night. We came back. We recorded with Servando, and it was a good experience, bro. It was a humbling experience because we saw the way that he worked, we saw the way his team worked, and I was just like, damn, like, otro rollo. We took our camera guy the one that does the podcast también.
Yeah.
Like, we all learned something, bro. Like,
100%.
It's like, damn, sometimes in some cases working as a team is better,
Yeah.
In his case, is super professional, and we did a dueto with Antonin Padilla, and the way he worked too, bro, like, it's otro rollo. We literally went into the studio like an hour before the recording. We went to the studio. He's like, hey, this is how we're gonna do. I was like, fuck, like, I'm gonna fuck up. I'm not prepared, bro. And no, like his vibe, bro, his energy, like, it gave us the confidence to take it on the spot. We did, And an hour later, bro, we're right there recording, like ready to go.
Sick.
It was cool, bro. It was a badass experience for sure.
Yeah, I bet, dude. I know when I saw, I grew up watching Servando, all the groups will come out there, and then when I saw you guys, I'm like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
It's good seeing you guys, especially, as we spoke last year as well, seeing you guys hitting this, like, milestones that you said, like,
hell yeah.
That's something big for the group, and then over here, what you had, like, last week and stuff. So también, like, and the point to that, what I got from that, it's that you always want to learn something from someone.
Yes.
And I always say the same thing, even if it's one not to do, right? So there's always something to be learned, even if it's not what to do. Like, so that's what.
You're right.
Now let's move forward with fans and community. What's been the most meaningful piece of fan feedback or interaction you had recently? The most meaningful piece. So.
With music?
Yeah.
Bro, like, I don't understand why, but when people tell me, like, Ferny, like I look up to you, or I'm not even kidding you, bro. I'll show you the messages. Like, there's people who are like, bro, like you're the best, like you're the best, or you're the best right here in LA or whatever. And I intake it, but I don't let it get to my head where con que me siento una verga, o me siento acá, or whatever. Like, I intake it, and I appreciate it a lot. I tell them, bro, like, I send them a message back, like, bro, thank you. Like, I appreciate it, because pa que alguien te mande un mensaje así es porque le caes bien or whatever, Yeah. So it's cool, bro. Like, and that's for music. For the gym, I be getting them more constantly, like, oh, you're looking good, like, keep it up, and this and that. So it's cool, bro. Like, I like it because I use it as motivation, for sure. I use it as motivation to keep going,
Yeah, 100%. And you also get to keep motivating people, you know what I mean? Because that motivates you, but you also motivate them. So it's a win-win for all the parties involved. Y al último, pues, we need people like that, bro. People who care about others, who are true to themselves, who are working on being better and helping better. Right?
It's funny you say that, because I was watching the clip of last year where I said more love, less hate. And I still stand by it, bro. I appreciate somebody who genuinely, like, is there to help you or to advise you something good. En vez de humillarte o cagarte el palo o darte para abajo, that to me, bro, is like, that's a piece of shit person, bro. Like, I like being around people que motivate me, and I motivate you, bro. 100%. That's how I like it,
You gotta, like, push each other up, and siempre, I always tell my girl too, like, you always gotta, pues obviously we're full-time here, full-time partners, so you gotta help each other out.
Yeah, bro.
Like, I gotta motivate her, and she gotta motivate me.
Yeah.
Maybe not the same way that what I want to do, but seeing that she's going extra to learn something new, to learn a new recipe, to learn a new whatever it is. You always gotta push each other.
And it's crazy, bro, because, like, it's motivating. Like, whatever you do, let's say for example reading or the gym, like, you motivate this person too, bro. Like, it happens to me all the time. Like, I motivate people to either go to the gym or do this, do that, and it's cool to see, bro, and it kind of helps me. It kind of helps me también. Like, okay, they're catching on. Now I gotta step it up. It's cool.
You should start sharing your books too, bro. I know things you've been reading.
Or like posting them.
Yeah.
I will. I have like a little stack of books right there. Not like that, but I have a little.
No, but like, because the 75 hard is like different steps, so you should be posting all steps.
Phases,
like all done.
Yeah.
And if you could start all over again, what would you do differently?
All over, like, as in what? Like music?
As in music hours, music.
Damn, bro. I get asked this, and I always tell them the same thing. I wouldn't change nothing, bro, because you've been part of it, bro. You've seen, like, where how I started, how me and Pinto started, bro, and I wouldn't change nothing, bro. I feel like I wouldn't change nothing about it. I feel like I am where I am. Things had to happen for me to be here. One thing I probably would change is las ganas, bro. Like, yo le hubiera echado un chingo de más ganas.
Más, yep,
un chingo
100%.
de más ganas, for sure. Like, if I would have known what I know now back then, I would have written more songs. I would have like, pushed myself to meet more people, because like I said, I'm kind of just to myself, bro. And in a way, yes, I have to put myself out there, whatever, but I wish I would have done it sooner, I wish I would have done it sooner.
What is one of the challenges músicos are facing right now, bro? That you
work,
notice?
bro, getting work. work is slow. I mean, work is slow for everybody, and I'm assuming in a bunch of different industries, bro. Like work is just slow. Like money right now, bro, está bien escaso, bro. No sé qué está pasando. Like, even freaking even drug dealers, bro, they're not selling drugs. Like it's true, bro. Like they don't pull us no more. It just nobody's really working, bro. I feel like the struggle is getting work, and two, having people to write for, bro. Tú sabes.
Yeah.
Los viejones ya no están.
So
who's
next?
What we're gonna talk about? You know, they're you know they're not here anymore. So what we're gonna talk about? So it's kind of hard. And aparte de eso, tienes que pedir permiso to if you're gonna do it. You know, so there's nobody to write about, and there's not really a lot of work. So it kind of just like
what do you write about now?
Yeah, it's tough, but there's a way, bro.
We talked about your music, but what's something fans don't know about you that you'd like to share? La neta, bro. Even if it's algo así que dices, nah, pues.
That I like personally, like in
No,
my
look
personal
at
life?
whatever.
La neta, I like being alone, bro.
Yeah.
I like being alone. I like breaks. I like being alone, doing my thing. I don't really like I said, if you kind of not giving me an interesting topic to talk about, I don't really. I'm just by myself. I'm just like being alone, bro.
That's crazy.
Like I like driving. I like taking long drives, bro. Like ahorita, I was just vibing, bro. Just vibing, chilling, driving. I don't know. I like being alone, you know. And I'm really. I like to express. I like to express my feelings a lot, bro.
Yeah.
I'm really like open with expressing my feelings, and I'm really like yo digo la neta, like when whatever it is, if I'm mad or not mad, pero si algo me enfada o si algo me gusta, digo la neta, lo que es, sin raspar muebles, you know? Yeah.
No, that's how it is, bro. Porque at the end of the day, it's better to say what it is que just to be around the bush, like you said earlier, porque pues you're not, instead of helping someone, you're harming them by not being honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you 100%. And I feel like I'm like that because I like how people are like that with me. Obviamente tampoco no te pase de ofendiendo, ¿no?
Yeah, of course.
Pero cuando la gente me dice lo que es, I like it, bro. Like when my homies, they tell me, like, you're skinny, bro. I'm just like, all right. Like, you're right. You're right. I'm skinny. That's why this next set, I'm gonna push more than you. You know, stuff like that, bro. It's kind of just, I use it as motivation, bro, for sure. Yeah. I think about me, to add on to that, I like to when something bugs me or when something, or I think something, I like to talk about it on the spot, bro. Like, yes, time and place, I understand, pero I like to talk about it and clear the air,
Yeah,
I don't like that, como dice el dicho, like, I'd rather be, not literally, but I'd rather be at war with somebody than be at war with myself for holding it in.
100%.
Si tú te ofendes lo que yo pienso, pues that's your problem, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
And it goes back to your mental health, because you're at war with yourself. Al rato it'll cut up to you. Same thing with the body. Right now, this is nah, pues I'm young. I'm not gonna take care of myself. But once you start hitting a certain age, even sooner, porque sometimes some people, it catches up to them.
Yeah, bro. Like te digo, back in October, November, I was going through some tough things, bro, and it was just all me, bro. Like todo me decían, hey, wait, like this and this, and just like no, pero no, que, and bro, I literally I wouldn't eat, like I was just always thinking, like I'll sleep, but I wouldn't rest.
Yeah.
I'll be like I went down to like 194, bro, like super fast.
Damn.
Like, pero so, only I'm grateful for it, bro, because it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about myself. It taught me how to get out of things and who I am as a person, bro. Yeah.
If you were at some point like that, y now pues you learn how to get out of it. You learn how to let your feelings out. You learn how to, all these positive things that are happening now, it came from the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's a little, I'm not sure if I didn't explain it right. Pero the point is, if I were stuck at that place, what would you tell me or tell the audience that they have to do or focus on to get out of that? In a negative mindset, negative depression, maybe, or what you were at.
La neta, what I was in pocas palabras, go through it. Go through it. I was just reading a book. Like when I was just gentle reminder. Embrace it, bro. Like embrace whatever it might be, the pain, the suffering, those demons that you fight, bro. Embrace it, bro. Like instead of trying to run away from like, oh, why me, or bro, this amarra tu huevo a la verga. Embrace it, and just know you got balls, bro. You got balls, and you're gonna get out of it, bro. That's lo que me pasó a mí, bro. Like todos me decían, hey, this. I'm like, no, you could no. And hasta que un día dije, bro, nobody is at the end of the day, bro. When you go to sleep, nobody's gonna be there for you, bro. 100%. You're on your own, no matter what. In your head, you're on your own. The advice I would give you and everybody else would be that, like, embrace the negatives, be okay with them, make peace with it, because no matter what, you're gonna go through it. 100%. There's no way around it. You're gonna go through it, and it is what it is. See it like that. It is what it is. Be happy that you're going through it, because at the end of the day, good or bad, it's gonna teach you something. Like you said, either good or bad.
But it's still gonna
you're gonna learn something.
There's still gonna be a lesson from that.
It's gonna be a lesson, bro.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. That's good. Really, really good answer. And just to add on to that, bro, I will say your habits as well. Change your habits, because your habits have a lot to do with your negative mindset, right? Your mental health. Because if you're depressed and you're not running, you're not exercising, you're not eating good, or you're not just reading, you're not never gonna get from it. Embrace it, be acknowledge it, and be aware of your feelings, right? Like, who says this? It just says, like, I saw a podcast the other time too, where it says, like, oh, if you're feeling any type of negative emotion, embrace it. 5 minutes, cry it out, punch the fucking air, scream, whatever you want. 5 minutes, then get up, shake your hands, and keep walking. Because after 5 minutes, bro, you let it out. If you notice, like, once you feel some type of way, it just lasts for so long. After that time,
as long as you permit it to
after that time, that's a choice.
That's a choice, yeah.
You know what I mean,
bro? Exactly. I agree with you, and that's something I've learned. Bro, like you only suffer if you want to, bro. Like, either te vas a quejar or you're gonna do something about it, bro. And it's not simple. It's easy to say, and it's very hard to do. 100%. But once you understand that, once you really, like, a lot of people are like, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that. Like, bro, are you really? Are you really? Like, same thing with the gym, bro. Like, oh, I want to look like this, I want to look like that. Like, do you really? Like, are you gonna do what comes with it? Because if not, you're gonna be in the same place. And a lot of relates to a lot of things in life, bro.
100%.
Like, it's on you. It's on you, bro. And what were you saying right now about the podcast? Yeah, I mean, it's on you, bro. And I've learned to just embrace my emotions, embrace the feelings, and learn from them, bro.
Any final thoughts, bro? I wish we could stay here longer, but this is gonna die soon. So, any final thoughts, advice, anything you want to say to the audience, to yourself, so you could look back to this and remind yourself, whatever you want to say, güey. La neta que no doesn't matter.
To everybody, you know, that watches this, you know, nothing but love, man. Like, and to you, bro. Like, I hope whatever you do, you know, whether it's this project or whatever you do, can vayan a todos, bro. I'm in a place in my life that yo quiero que todos salimos adelante. 100%. Que nos vaya bien a todos, bro, with health, and that's what's more important, bro. And to myself, stop being a bitch and stay accountable and stay on your shit.
That's what's up.
I hope a year from now, I'm fucking looking.
You're gonna come back to this, yeah. You will, bro.
Yeah.
You will. So with that being said, guys, it's been a pleasure, Ferny. Again, it's not just about music; it's about life. It's about growing and being better.
Well, thank you, bro. Thank you for having me on, bro. Thank you, for having me on here, taking your time to do this.
No, thank you, bro. I know you drove far. With that being said, guys, well, just make sure you like, share, and subscribe to La Pura Neta Show. It's a new journey. We'll see you guys on the next one.